Hola, estudiantes! Today we're going to continue our Dia de los Muertos study by taking a look at some famous Mexican artwork and discovering ways that it has helped to create some of the symbolism behind the popular calaveras de azúcar, or sugar skulls, that we so often see affiliated with the Day of the Dead. José Guadalupe Posada was a Mexican artist who was born in Aguascalientes, Mexico in 1852. He was a printmaker and engraver who used skulls or calaveras and bones in much of his artwork. Many of his drawings and etchings were used to make political statements, which is one of the many ways that his artwork is still influencing other artists and cartoonists today. Since calaveras and calacas are sometimes associated with El Dia de los Muertos, this is a popular time of year for people to view and study his artwork. Probably his most famous piece was La Catrina. His etching of La Catrina depicted a female skeleton dressed only in a hat, which was meant to represent a person who might have chosen to stray from her indigenous origins in order to imitate popular European trends. In 1947, another popular Mexican artist named Diego Rivera painted a mural called El sueño de una tarde dominical en la Alameda Central, which means Dream of a Sunday Afternoon along Central Alameda. This famous mural was derived from the original Catrina etching, except now the woman had a whole body and she was dressed head to toe in elegant clothing and elaborate face makeup. From that point forward, La Catrina has been depicted in a variety of ways through colorful artwork, costumes, and even through edible treats. Many people consider these different variations of La Catrina to be the most common symbol of death in Mexico. Playful skeletons who are depicted doing many of the things we do in our everyday lives, like singing, dancing, or playing in a mariachi band, are often referred to as calacas, and many of these calacas were also inspired by La Catrina. In fact, you may have noticed a few calacas right here in our very own classroom. Our own personal version of La Catrina stands tall next to her musician calaca friend as a constant reminder of the art and culture that we study in our high school Spanish class. But wait! Oh no! It appears that someone has stolen our calacas. Wherever could they be? Bien, estudiantes, es tiempo de investigar. I hope you put on your smarty pants because you've got a mystery to solve. In order to set the calacas free again, you're going to have to unlock this box. You will be working with a team in a race against all other teams. Before we get started, let's review the Breakout EDU rules for my classroom. Number 1, you are competing against all of the other classes for extra credit. The top 8 teams will get extra credit, so do not share the secrets with anyone else in the entire school. Number 2, all members of your investigation team are expected to participate equally. Remember to listen to everyone's ideas and suggestions in a kind and courteous manner. Number 3, you are not allowed to talk to the other teams. Everything you need to solve this mystery is here in the classroom, so you will not be permitted to leave the room. Number 4, each time you open a lock, you must immediately give it to your teacher so that she can reset it for the next class. Number 5, you are allowed to use English and Spanish dictionaries. Electronic devices, however, are not allowed. Number 6, please be careful and respectful. If you try to break or damage a lock, zipper, etc., you will be disqualified immediately. Each team is going to receive a think sheet, and before you can get started and throughout the activity, you'll be required to keep track of your progress on this think sheet. We'll go over the sheet in detail now. ¿Hay preguntas? Are there any questions? If not, then, en sus marcas. ¿Listos? ¡Ya!